Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Nomifactory. We are working on MV, and hopefully we can decide what we do and don't need in the MV tier, because there are lots of buildings we end up not needing. Like, we're not going to need MV wire mills, we're not going to need an MV lathe, probably not MV assembling machines. Potentially electrolyzer, I don't think mixer. I think maybe a couple thermocentrifuges just if we want to do it faster. Circuit assembler we can't make until we get HV circuits. Chem reactor probably will need one. Anyway, you didn't miss anything, Teus. We just started. Runachan, thanks so much for the 11 months. How are you doing? Yeah, I was muted for the first couple minutes. Because well, apparently I'm a noob at streaming still, after all these years. I'm doing well. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, as Mr. Rogers would say. Let's see, we need sulfur to be the other. This is our rubber maker, chemical reactor. We'll keep it running. Yeah, we need lots of rubber throughout the course of the game, so we'll just keep it going. That's 9 more stacks of rubber. How much is a stack? 64 times 144 is like 9,000-ish. So somewhere around 9,000, 9 buckets of rubber is about a stack. Okay, what am I doing? Silver ingots. I should throw these in the wire mill to make more tier 2 circuits. We have a crap ton of energetic alloy. Oh my gosh, we have a crap ton of copper wire. This is good. This is good. These are good things. We'll work on rubberizing all of that copper wire slowly. Hey, I was pretty close. 9,216. There we go. I don't remember what these red alloy wires are for. I really want to throw them away, but I'm guessing I'll need them again. I just have that feeling. Silver wire we use to coat the phenolic substrate to make the tier 2 circuit boards. Oh, okay, so right now we have plenty of ingredients, we just need the tier 1 circuits. And tier 1 circuits, we are starting to run low. Only got 50 left. And these are 2-to-1 ratio, so this is only going to make 10 circuits. But we need them, so go ahead and make them. Also, Teus, oversleeping streams is totally fine. Sleep is wonderful. You should get all the sleep you can. I'm going to throw away that. Okay, so I was looking at making the rock breaker just because that will get us... Wow, this is interesting. It doesn't even need a circuit. You can get an MV rock breaker without needing an MV circuit. Huh. The more you know. We need a diamond, though. Yes, Father's Day is a thing in America. It is in about a month. It's somewhere in early June, I think. I don't know if it's the same date or like a certain Sunday, first Sunday of June or something weird like that. Bam! Rock breaker. So the rock breaker will be our first machine. I'm actually gonna put it down here. Oh, never mind. This only outputs in one direction. Because the rock breaker needs to have lava and water next to it. So it should be... Hold on. I think I'm gonna do one of these. So that I can just have the machines here and the containers above and below them. And then maybe I'll just put the rock breaker on this end. And then for now I'll just capture the lava and the water. I'm pretty sure I turned off the do fire tick thing, so I don't think lava will burn the wood, but I guess we'll find out. Let's go grab some lava. 3rd Sunday of June. Ha. In Australia, it's the 1st Sunday of September. It's funny how they're all just different. Well, happy Father's Day to all of you in Germany that are fathers, or have fathers. Okay, so this bad boy is facing the wrong way. One thing that's kind of annoying is you can't auto output out the front. Oh, but it needs. It just says horizontally adjacent, so I'm gonna try. Let's see if this works. Uh-oh, is that gonna break something? Okay, good. Mega torches are immune to fire. Okay, I want to put it this way. We'll see if that works. And then all we have to do to get it running is throw in the right ingredient. Oh, I forgot we made a sifting machine too. Let's throw that on the list. What are we? Rockbreaker recipes. Here we go. So we want. Did we want diorite or andesite or granite? I can't remember at this point. I think I like granite. Diorite's cool. Andesite's a little darker than diorite. I like marble as well, but we don't get that till HV. So yeah, we just need a single diorite, or granite, which can be diorite and nether quartz, which can be cobblestone and nether quartz. So I just need some cobbledygook. Do nether quartz, which, where am I keeping my nether quartz these days? In here? Yeah. And then it looked like we needed a 2x2 kind of diagonal deal, and then we need just a single and a single. Is that right? Yeah. That back, throw that away. Come back over here. And it's not working. It is as I feared. Maybe. Yeah. It's not counting as horizontally adjacent because it's in the front and the back. So... see, that works. I guess we could just use an item conduit. And then I think I'll get a 2x2 drawer. And we'll do a bunch of these. Okay, and then we will insert, extract, always active. There we go. Need to lock this bad boy down. also like the quantify. I probably don't need it on this one. I'll just turn it off. Could cause lag later. Nah, it's cool, I'm doing it. When my game starts lagging, then I'll care. Because let's be honest, I probably won't get that far. Alright, so that'll be granite for our base building. Sweet, sweet. And... what's up, bird? Welcome, welcome. The stream will now begin, because you are here. I didn't actually grab the stupid things. Where'd they go? It's so weird how it, like, sort of rotates sometimes, but doesn't others. What am I doing? There they are. What's up, Space Destructor? Yeah, we will wonder where the lag is coming from later, I'm sure, if we get that far. Oh, they can fit 7. I thought 6 was the max. Oh well. That should be enough stacks of granite for a very long time. So there you go. That's it. That's the rock breaker. And then I will cover this up. Just so it looks a little more official. And there you go, infinite granite. Okay, so the sifting machine. This is a big deal for ruby dust. Hey, Crackalacken, how's it going? Okay, get that going. Dave also reminded me that I can make conveyor belts in the assembling machine, which I had totally forgotten about. It's the same cost though, so it's not a big deal, but you can just do the liquid rubber instead of the regular rubber sheets. Because you need tin cable either way, you need the 2 motors, and it's 6 times 144 is the same amount of rubber here as the other one. So, just kind of either way. This is busy doing other things, so I will just make more conveyors in here. I also should probably make a few more robot arms, because those are pretty handy. But for now, that'll be good enough. We are running out of rubber sheets. I'm doing well, Crackalacken. I am all set to move at the end of the month, so there will be a little break in streams there. But then, hopefully once I'm settled in the new apartment, the streams will be a bit more consistent and frequent. Because I'll have a bit more margin, time-wise, to do streaming. So that'll be good. And I need the things to sift. What am I sifting? The ruby dust. Pretty much just across town, but right now we're living with another family, and so my wife and I will be back to living on our own, which will be nice. So, yeah. But we have to go across the country to get some of our stuff, because we didn't move with all of our stuff out here the first time, so it's a bit of a mess, to be sure. Sifting, we can only sift the washed ore. So now I need to set up what I call good washing. Because we do get chrome dust from good washing, or slow washing. The fast wash only gets you the purified ruby ore. And since we do need a lot of chrome, we're going to go ahead and set up an ore washing plant. Since I have MV, I might look into an MV washing plant. Cracklaggin, if you've seen me play Pi, you know what can go wrong. I forget things all the time. No, but actually, it should be fairly smooth logistically. That's the hope anyway. Okay, well, we got an ore washing plant. That was easy. Oh, you know what? I need more of the power cables. I also don't want that there. Oh, congrats, Space Destructor. Moving out from your mom's place. That's always exciting, hopefully. What am I doing? always something to do. Oh, that's the wrong one. Crap. I had to put those in the wire mills. Why am I here? What am I doing? Where are we going in life? Why does anything exist? Seriously, though, I completely lost it. Yes, the power. So we need our energetic alloy wires. There we go. Okay, that should help. There's our little MV row. The problem with the ore washing plant is it needs fluid. So I might put some machines underneath. But the problem with that is then I can't get to the container. I guess we'll just have to have the fluid come up from the side. Like that. Insert brown, and you're gonna be distilled water. Which I'm not distilling water yet, but I'm gonna need that, so I might as well do it now. I think the distilled water... I guess it's easier if I just click on this. Oh, wait. No, I need regular water. I thought I could do either. I can for this stage. But I guess for the final stage of washing, you can only do regular water. Okay, hold on. Are they different times? They are. Okay, so if we're doing slow washing, which is what this washer's for, we do want distilled water because it goes twice as fast. What's up, Wimplu? Excuse me. I'm doing well. It's a beautiful day outside. Got to drive around with the windows down. Always a good time. Okay, and since they're right next to each other, I will just go ahead and connect these into the same line of conduit. There we go, all connected up. So we should be good to go. I just need to do some water distilling. And do this whole song and dance again. Input, put that away, crate. Oh, and you know what I didn't do on either of them is this. Okay, sweet. And did it have a certain circuit? No, circuits can be off for the distilled. If you have regular water, you need to tell it whether you want to do a quick wash or slow wash, which is 2 or 1. But distilled water is always for slow washing. Okay. So distilled water... distilled water comes from a distillery. Big surprise. And I guess you can turn steam into distilled water via power, but that's really not the way to go. This is the way to do it. You just throw it in a distillery. I can do an LV or an MV. I might as well do LV. This will be plenty of distilled water. We only need 100 per ore. And it takes, I guess, 5 seconds because it'll be twice as fast. So we need a distillery. which needs a copper spring, which needs 2 long copper rods, which needs 2 copper rods, which needs a few copper ingots. There are better ways to make this, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it by hand. Because it's faster. Bam. Okay, so then distillery. Ooh, we got a quest for that. Nice. Just gonna put right there. What? Oh, I thought I turned off vocals. Forgot to do that. I'm using Epidemic Sound for my music choice. Okay, we want extract always active on brown, insert on brown. Oh, shoot. Yep, I forgot the filter. So annoying. Okay, we want water. Heck. There we go. Thankfully, it didn't put anything wasteful in there. Pull out that steam. Now, why is water not going in? I'm quite certain I have water on the network. Right? Am I crazy? Oh, do I not? No, I do. It's over here. Wait, maybe I don't. Crazy. I thought I had connected water to the network. Well, there you go. We don't have water in the network yet. Okay, then. There we go. That'll do it. Okay, circuit has to be on 1. Still not running. Oh, because the power didn't get connected. There we go. And there's distilled water. Easy peasy. So then this guy should have distilled water, and we can throw all our crushed ruby ore in here, and it will wash it up and give us chrome dust and stone dust, which is pretty useless. I think you would only ever use stone dust to do this. You can get small amounts of metals. You would only do this if you had the hard mode turned on, where you're not getting deep mob evolution. But that chrome dust is good, and then the purified ruby ore we will sift. And then that'll get us all this stuff. And we'll be going at MV, so we actually get a higher percentage chance for each of these things. And then we can crush rubies to get more ruby dust, and we can quick wash the purified dust to get the regular ruby dust. I could also get red garnet, but I don't think that's really worth it. So we'll just quick wash all that. And then ruby dust is like 1/6 chrome, I think. Yeah, 1/6 chrome. We'll get more aluminum out of it too, but that's not really the point. So there you go. And it's not very fast, but it does get the job done eventually. Wow, we struck out on everything on the first sift. And again? Come on, man. There's like 4 separate chances going on. There we go. Finally got something. A flawless ruby. And then that one we can throw in the lathe. Or no. It's the exquisite. The exquisite you can throw in the lathe to get a lens. And we'll need the lenses for some of the silicon wafer things. In fact, I think this is the one we need. Isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, a red lens is the first one we'll need, so that's kind of funny. I also have these now. Let me get them in the inventory. Oh, interesting. It's still going on all this. I think I want exactly 32, otherwise it'll start making silicon ingots again. Which we will need eventually, but I don't want yet. You use silicon ingots to turn into silicon plates, and then those are used in the inscribers. So once you start doing the applied energistic stuff, you need a crap ton of silicon plates. For now, though, I do not. And I will throw all of these into the cutting saw. Oh, right. We need an MV cutting saw, which needed the vanadium steel, which I still don't have. But I'm a decent amount of the way towards, right? Yeah, we should have vanadium dust now. There we go. So we need vanadium dust. I've got 4, so that means we need 28 steel dust, 4 chrome dust. That's why we were going for chrome. Now I remember. And is that LV that we were just... No, it's an MV recipe, so I need an MV mixer as well. Gosh, if you give a mouse a cookie, man, it just never stops. Requires cutting machine, which requires vanadium steel. That requires chrome, which requires an MV electrolyzer. Funnily enough, it doesn't require an MV electrolyzer. Because I don't have one and I'm getting chrome. But if you're doing it the normal way, you would just be crushing into ruby dust. So I guess we're going to have to get one eventually. MV electrolyzer, silver wires, 4 of them. Grab that. We're gonna need the MV mixer. Grab that. Should make a couple quests happy. The second tier 1 circuits is what we're going for. Okay, chrome dust. Should be right around the corner here. Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this chrome dust. Beautiful. And then this last one, we need a quick wash. So I might have to figure out how to move a couple of these things around so that I can either insert from the top to do the smash wash or insert from the side to just do a quick wash only. Because... yeah, I don't really want to make another station for that. It goes so fast. There's really no point to have multiples. What are we doing? Chrome dust. Chrome dust. Put in the dust bin. And then make chrome dust. There we go. 21 of it. I only need 4. Okay, so vanadium. Now we need the steel dust. I didn't make any, apparently. I do have more zinc to smelt. And I have more gold dust. We're out of glowstone, that's right. That's why we had the witch model going. If you remember that. And mixer needs to be busy. Okay, so did we get... Yeah, we got some witch matter. Which is which? So we can grab some glowstone. Okay, emerald, diamond, glowstone, redstone. Redstone, glowstone. Do it that way. We're halfway to getting self-aware. Our diamonds are caught up, so that's good. I'm actually going to take some to have. Take all the glowstone. All the diamonds in there. Oh, I had more glowstone in here. Whoops. Forgot about that. Okay, you go in the mixer. So this will be another 4 stacks of energetic blend, which is good. We're going to need that. I might even turn one of those stacks into vibrant alloy, because ender pearls, well, they're not backed up yet. Once this becomes self-aware, the ender pearls should start backing up. But I could always just grab a few. We don't need... Well, apparently we are using all of our ender pearls right now. I can make more, though, with diamonds, right? What's the recipe again? I guess not that one. What am I thinking of? Pulsating dust. But we still only get 1 pulsating dust per ender pearl, so that's not really worth doing. So never mind. Steel dust. Steel dust. Steel. 28 steel. Smush it. Will it blend? Do you guys remember that YouTube channel? They just stuff all kinds of random crap in a blender. Those were the good old days of YouTube. There was also the Will It Microwave channel, or whatever it was called, where they would just microwave things. Oh man, there were some really disturbing ones, like the microwave Furby. Ugh. That was straight out of hell, that thing. Anyway, this required the MV mixer. That was the whole point of having that. There we go. And conveyor. Grab the old screwdriver, import, auto output, and there we go, vanadium steel dust. And that needs a blast furnace to be smelted into vanadium steel, which then I can make into the vanadium steel buzzsaw cutting wheel, or whatever it's named, to get the MV saw. Or what's it called? Cutting machine? Yeah. Oh, it's already over here. Yeah, I just need 4 plates. But we'll make the full amount just because we can. You know what else I can work on is the next jetpack. In fact, can't I get 2 upgrades? Yeah, the reinforced just needs electrum plates, red alloy plates, aluminum, electrum rods, a reactant dynamo, which is annoying, but it's just energetic alloy. And then the hardened one is pretty similar. It just needs Invar, and a magmatic dynamo and dark steel. So it's kind of annoying, but I will be very happy once that's done, so maybe I'll work on that next. I should have enough things. Put the vanadium steel in there. Okay, so I need 2 gears per dynamo, and I need 1 dynamo per thruster, so that means I need 4 bimetal gears and 4 dark steel plates, which means I need a decent amount of dark steel, which I don't have. So what I'm going to do is switch out the witch for the thermal, so we can make, what's it called? Obsidian dust to make more dark steel. I do have 2 left over, so that should be enough dark steel right there. But I'll let it go for a bit. We're gonna need more. Oop, wrong slot. Half a stack of steel. There's some more dark steel. I also will need 4 of the energized bimetal, which is 4 alloy ingots. And 2 of the gears. 4 of them. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna need some plates. How many plates was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, those are electrum, not energetic. So only 4? Plus more electrum. I think that's right. Guess we'll find out. Okay. So we got those guys. We'll get the plates in a second. We need dark steel. And then Invar. We have Invar plates. A few. I want to say we have a lot of Invar, yeah. I don't know, I'll just make 16 plates out of that. And then Electrum. Gonna need a few of those plates. And some rods. And who knows what else. Okay, we have a full stack in there already. Okay, and then red alloy. I don't think I have enough red alloy, actually. So that means red stone of the 4 stack amount. Stack of copper. On over to the old alloy smelter. And if I'm lucky, that will actually work properly. But we'll see how lucky we are. Well, I feel like that's not going to work. What was it we needed for tier 1 circuits? 10... and circuit boards, right? We have the vacuum tubes. We have the red alloy wire. We have the resistors. We have the tin. Oh, okay. So we actually have everything we need except the circuit boards. And those... there's fine copper wire and sticky resin. I don't have a ton of sticky resin. Fine copper wire. I want to say I made a bunch. Yeah, I did. So, let's see if we can make something happen here. Oh, crap. I already had a lot of coated circuit boards. Whoopsies. Well, there we go. I don't really care about rubber. I have plenty. You're right that it would save a lot of sticky resin, though. But I still have a bunch of plant balls. I have a bunch of rubber pulp, and then I have rubber wood over there. I can just get like a bunch of stacks at once and centrifuge it. Centrifuging rubber wood makes a ton of rubber. Between the sticky resin you get and then also the rubber pulp plus the sulfur, I have plenty of rubber. I don't know. It's really easy. Not worth. I am keeping the glue somewhere, right? Yeah, I have a bunch of glue, but I would need to do the wood planks, and that needs wood pulp, and that's just too much work. I'm too lazy, at least for right now. Now, what was I doing? Got me all distracted. Circuits. That alloy. Vacuum tube, resistor. Okay, so that's actually going to be a lot more circuits. Sweet. Okay, so I won't have to worry about those for a bit then. I'm glad I had that all prepared. Okay, let's go back to the dark steel. It looks so cool when you hold these, how they just like spin slowly. This definitely didn't work correctly. Oh, it halfway worked correctly. Got it. Halfway is better than the other way. We'll flatten that. I made a crap ton of zinc foil. That's for item filters and fluid filters. Okay, so we need 2 of these. Needs 2 dynamos, which needs copper ingots, which I don't have. Grab iron. Oh! We're like almost out. Oh, never mind. I thought we were keeping our iron over there. We still are slowly running out of iron, so I probably should call on a few nether banded iron ore stacks. Each of those is 4 stacks of iron. So that's 12 more stacks I just threw in there. Okay, so we need 4 of those. We need 2 gold furnaces and 2 copper furnaces. Okay. And so 2 silvers to make the 2 golds, of which we need more gold ingots. Okay, done. I need the dark steel gears. Which I want to say is just that. And then we'll get some more dark steel plates. Okay. We need a crap load of these. Maybe 8, maybe more. I don't even know. Probably more. Silver rods. silver rod. We're also pretty much out of silver. That's something to be worried about. Yikes. Okay, silver. Silver comes from a ghast. Wow, all that work and we only got one more thermal matter. That's terrible. Oh, it's because it doesn't have any polymer clay. Uh-oh. Rut-row. We're all out of polymer clay. Yikes. I thought we could run 4 models on the Enderman one at the level it was at. Looks like we were wrong. Okay. Well, hopefully one of these makes an Ender Pearl, otherwise we're gonna... Do I have backup Ender Pearls somewhere? Dang it. Well... I have 3 here. Wait, what the heck? We have plenty of... What's going on here? It's this guy. This guy's too slow. Huh. Okay, so that's why this isn't going fast enough. I actually have plenty of resonant ender. Oh my gosh, don't put a stick in there. So the cleth rate takes 6 seconds, which means I need another quartz every 6 seconds if this is going to run full time. Another quartz every 6 seconds is fine with an LV electrolyzer, but that means we need 4 glass every 6 seconds. How long does it take to smelt, though, is the problem. Clearly too long. Let's time this. I don't even think an MV furnace will be fast enough. Might be. Okay. So I'm going to time the amount of time it takes to do 2 smeltings. And then we'll double that. Okay, and 2. That was 12 seconds. So it's 24 seconds to smelt 4 of them. That's not good. So... I wonder what I did in my last playthrough. Because this is nowhere near enough glass. Maybe I just did an MV electric furnace. I don't know. Or 2 of them. Did I have 2? Oh, glass from an arc furnace is way faster. Maybe that's what I did. And it only uses a tiny bit of oxygen. That might have been it. I actually don't remember what I did. But that's what we're going to do here. Is this one that needed a graphite dust? Oh, that's so annoying. Graphite. 9:30. Alright. There's our graphite dust. Arc furnace. Ditch that. Arc furnace instead. Problem is, we don't want water. Dang it. So what I actually have to do is put a pump over there and filter it just to prevent the water from coming in. I think that should do it. Yeah, okay. And then we need the fluid. These are item conduits. We need fluid conduits now for oxygen. Okay, there's that. You're going to be inserting brown. I shouldn't have done that. Filter, oxygen. Who knows what it just inserted? Nothing. Okay, good. Oh, because it's not connected yet. Right. Don't extract. Okay, and then where's the nearest fluid connection? Here? Yeah. Should do it. There we go. There is all of the glass. Okay, hopefully that gets us where we want to be. Ah! Put the ender pearls back. Put the screwdriver away. Put the wrench away. Now these things should be running more often. There we go. Now the nether quartz is building up. Okay, that's better. That's better. Sweet. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to be working. And then we'll be limited by the resonant ender, but I think the current tier that it's at can support quite a few. What's the ratio again? I think it's in the quest book. It's either in here or it's in here somewhere. Which one is it? A self-aware Enderman data model can supply enough Ender Pearls to support the running of 6.2 other models. So I'm guessing the superior model can at least support 3 other models, but I could be wrong about that. Okay, well that is all figured out now. I shall eat the steaks. And now we can turn these back on. Sweet. Okay. Whew. That was a bit of a doozy. And we needed more silver rods, I think is how this all started. For making the stupid Redstone transmission coils and the reactant dynamos. And then we need the other one, magmatic dynamos, which needs the bimetal gears, which are in here. Ooh, those ones are spinning backwards. And then we need 2 more of these, and then the magmatics. And then we need probably 4 of those. 2 reinforced thrusters, 2 hardened thrusters. We're out of red alloy plates. Good news, we have more. And make 2 of those. Beautiful. And we'll take off our current jetpack, de-armor it. And then that goes into making this one. We need a hardened flux capacitor. And then what? There we go. Oh, the energy is a weird thing. There we go, hardened jetpack. And then reinforced jetpack needs one of these guys, which needs all the smaller ones. Reinforced flux capacitor. You know, while I'm here, I might as well exchange out this one as well for a reinforced. Okay, so that one will be for me. And then, what are we doing? Reinforced jetpack. Bam! Okay. And then finally, we need to armor it with Invar armor plating. Because we can. That's 7 armor. Quite a bit. Look at that. Look at how fast that is. The other thing it does is if you're sprinting, you actually go faster, like while flying, than while walking. And so you get a horizontal boost, and that's really nice, especially if you have a ceiling, because you can just hold fly, and you go straight across. And then the other thing you can do is turn on hover mode, and it hovers a lot better, and so you can go really fast sideways. So that's one of the reasons I like the upgraded one. And then we'll throw this in an MV machine to do some charging. It'll charge up faster. Just throw away the old iron armor. Okay, that was a worthwhile... Oh, how did I end up with more wire cutters? I actually don't know how I ended up with these. To be frank. You're not Frank, you're Krydax. In before someone says that. Okay, well that was a big detour that involved another detour in the middle of the detour. I have no idea what we were doing before, let's be honest. Truly. I actually should go get more, let's get some more rubber trees. It's been a while. Okay. That should be enough for now. We'll just throw all this in the centrifuge. And that will last quite a while. Because the sticky resin centrifuges into 3 rubber plus a chance at a plant ball. which we already talked about, gives you 2 sticky resin each. And then the wood centrifuges into... I just want to remember. 50% at a sticky resin plus 3/8 chance at a plant ball, which is 2 sticky resin, so it's really 6/8 plus 4/8 gives you 10/8 of a resin per rubber wood, plus some random wood pulp and carbon. So yeah. Anyway, that'll be a decent amount of rubber. I can smelt all the plant balls later. Yeah, what were we in the process of? Truly, I don't remember. I know we got the chrome. Vanadium steel has probably finished smelting. Actually, everything is finished smelting. Let's throw more aluminum in there then. So the vanadium steel is here. Finished a quest for that. I need 4 of it into plates. Claim that reward. And then we can get the Buzzsaw and get our cutting machine. We also got a distillery quest rewarded, which leads us into the oil world, which we will need to do. Okay, take that, throw it in here. And then... this guy. Bam. Ah, the rubber sheets. Okay, so what we're gonna do then... fluid solidifier. I don't think I have a plate mold yet. Nor do I have... here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna extract to the up direction. I'm gonna connect you to the fluids. We're gonna filter you for now to be rubber. No, liquid rubber. And then it's kind of annoying I can't click on it from here. Maybe I should attach it to the front so I can see it. Okay, and then if we turn that on brown, that'll fill up with rubber, and then we just need a plate mold. That's a block mold, or yeah, sheet, plate, whatever it's called. This one. Oh, wait, do we have one? Oh, we have an extra. Look at that. Gosh, I just love that that sound doesn't happen. I still cringe internally before I hit the button, because I'm just preparing myself for how loud that sound is on my ears, and it's so nice because it doesn't happen. So we have to be careful with this. This will run constantly if I'm not careful. So, trying to think of how I could limit it. I could do something like this. And just fill up a bunch of the slots with something else. So let's see, that's 3, 6, 9, 13 stacks max. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we will go ahead and smelt these. Part of me wishes I had just done 6 diamond furnaces, because it would be faster with less work. But it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. And then I think I will... I guess we'll do the higher priority first. The rubber wood we need to do eventually, but the sticky resin we need to do first. So many random things in here. Single electrum dust, for example. Single vanadium magnetite dust. Uraninite dust, which pretty much has no purpose now. 3 pitch blende that's left over. 4 magnetite dust that I can smelt into iron. Ditch all that. Lead dust we can smelt into lead. And then that's most of the things. Thorium I should put somewhere, I don't know when the heck we'll ever need thorium. I'll put it in here. Okay, now we're just down to the sulfur dust. Where did I get sulfur dust from centrifuging? I don't even remember. Because now I basically have all this sulfur, so plenty of sulfur dust. So now we need more resistors and vacuum tubes if we want more tier 1 circuits. Go ahead and make some more tier 2s. It's nice that you can have the wrong ingredients in there and they just kind of sit there and do nothing. This is good. Pulsating dust is building up. Eventually we'll have lots of extra, and I will take some so that we can, you know, make more pulsating mesh and whatnot. But for now, we'll leave it. Let's grab our doohickey. Why did that stop charging? Oh, it is still charging. It's just taking forever. Wow. Got 6 million. Which should hopefully charge our jetpack up most of the way. I think I calculated it once, and the jetpack has like enough fuel to fly for like an hour straight or more without any extra power. But I will let this continue charging because we'll use that up eventually. Plus our flux magnet and our dark steel boots and the wand, those all use power. Yeah, look at all that chrome that we got. That's great. And then this will be a lot more chrome at the end of the day. Cutting machine is still what we're going for, though. Okay, that's all of our chrome dust. That's a good amount. We also have some ender pearl dust, which we will need more of to make the vibrant alloy. And what else? I need to think. Okay, we made that. Ah, that's why we got distracted with the rubber, which is now here. Okay. A few MV conveyors. I tend to not... They transfer items 4 times as fast, but 8 per second is enough for most purposes, so I'm going to keep using the LVs for a while. Eventually I'll switch over. Go ahead and craft the advanced cutting machine. Woohoo! Now this one needs fluid, so again we'll leave a space. It's also possible that the mixer might need fluids too, so it's kind of nice that that has that space next to the mixer. I don't need anything right now, but it might later. And then here we put the old distilled water. Then we turn it on brown, no extraction. And now we can cut things, and we will go ahead and put that there, put that on top, that on top, import, dump out the bottom, and we should be good to go. So what did we need the cutting saw for exactly? Oh, the boules. The boules! We have 12 monocrystalline silicon boules, which will result in 3 stacks of wafers. Woohoo! Nice. Oh, our music stopped. I always forget about it. I don't know why it stopped. Something's weird with the website. Gets stuck somehow. Anyway, so yeah, these are the wafers, and then we need a precision laser engraver on those. So it talks about here, for easier diodes, once you get polyethylene, and for cutting wafers into usable components, require you to make vanadium steel. We did that. You can use distilled water, which speeds up the process, or lubricant, which we will make lubricant as soon as we have oil. It's wafers cut from a silicon boule. Engraving circuit wafers, you'll need huge amounts. Make a stockpile of them. But yeah, that's the gist. This talks about what you can extract, like lava, natural gas, oil, light oil, heavy oil, raw oil, natural gas, and salt water. Salt water is a big one. We will want to find an oil and a salt water area, so I will probably make 2 of these from the start. Last time I just made 1 for oil and then regretted not having made 2 for the salt water as well. Because there's really no other way to get chlorine and salt. Technically there is another way, but salt water is definitely a better way to do it. Okay, so we have the wafers. Now we have to go down this path to get the engraved wafers that we need for the second tier 1 circuits. So you can see these guys right here require the integrated circuit, ICs. Along with pretty much the same things we needed before, except we need diodes instead of vacuum tubes, which are arguably more expensive. I could work towards polyethylene, and then we get 4 of them per wafer and per bucket of polyethylene. Annealed copper wire is basically free. The wafers are basically free too, they just take some time. And the gallium arsenide is like a fairly small cost. If you think about, we only need 1 small pile of gallium arsenide for a silicon boule, which turns into 16 wafers, which then turns into an entire stack of diodes. So 1 small pile of gallium arsenide becomes a stack of diodes, doing it this way. And you eventually don't even need these diodes anymore, so you probably only need like 10 or 20 stacks in total. Pin bolts are also pretty free. We can make MV extruders now, and you can get 8 bolts per ingot, which is absurd. So I should put an extruder on the list, because that will get us bolts. Bolts, and also I find that, not propellers, but whatever those things are, the rotors are easier to make in extruders as well. I usually make bolts, rotors, and gears, and small gears. So 4 things made in extruders. So I'm trying to remember. Okay, so that's just the cutting saw again. And we need an MV precision laser engraver plus the ruby lens. The ruby lens comes from a lathe. I think the LV lathe actually works. So I just need to grab this guy. And I think we can throw this in the lathe. Yeah. Takes 2 minutes, but that'll give me a ruby lens. Nice. And then we need a flawless emerald. Okay, so I need some emerald ore. Do we have emerald ore? I think we do, and I just hadn't done anything with it yet. Yeah, because I knew I would want to do the sifting. So we'll smush that up, and we'll do the same thing we're doing with the ruby stuff over there. Here's all of our iron ore to smelt. I'm going to move this stone over. Go ahead and centrifuge that. There's more rubber. Yeah, I was worried that we might run out of rubber. I'm going to turn this off for now. Wow, that... what? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Is this not working correctly? No, we just used all of our rubber. It's that simple. Okay. All 9 stacks? Really? I guess we've been rubberizing a lot over here. I guess that's like 5 stacks of rubber right there. Huh. Wow. 9 stacks goes fast, I guess. Okay, now I'm just going to take a lot of this sulfur. Let it fill up the slot with sulfur. And then we'll just put rubber pulp in there once in a while. That should be enough sulfur to last a while. Might as well put the rest in. Sulfur and pitch blende are almost exactly the same color. Okay, so now we just move the rubber pulp over, and that's it. I guess this is kind of slow. Excuse me. But as long as it's running pretty constantly, we'll be okay. Because that's 3 rubber every 20 seconds. There's our ruby lens, as well as bonus dust. And that ruby lens doesn't matter yet because we need the emerald. Okay, so we're gonna slow wash. Actually, do I need to slow wash? We get beryllium dust, so not really, because I don't need beryllium. So I could just quick wash. The problem with quick washing is I don't have a way to feed the quick washer from the side. I guess I can just manually put it in. Maybe I should open up the square underneath it. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I just need another washing station. For now, I'll just feed it because it takes 8 ticks. A whole stack takes like 30 seconds. User is about to die, activating hover mode. But you don't know about my dark steel boots, clearly. But it is cool that it does that. Okay, and then this purified ore we will sift. And we need to switch the sifter over. Do emerald for a minute. This is probably more emeralds than we will need for a very, very, very long time. Because we only use these for the MV emitters and MV sensors, which are very rarely needed components. Alright, that's done. Back over here. So we will need to get lucky. The chance is only 6.5%. So that'll take a minute. Or wait, flawless, not exquisite. Never mind. 17%. Okay, that shouldn't take too long. In fact, we already have one. Look at that. And now we need the MV emitter. And I do think we'll probably be wrapping up the episode soon. We've got the MV emitter. And then it wants us to make the precision laser engraver, which is 3 MV circuits, and an emitter, and 2 pistons. Do we still have 3 circuits? We do not. We have 8 over here, though. Bam! Precision laser engraver. Just making progress. And we already have the ruby lens. And now we should be able to make those circuit wafers. Sweet. So we'll put the laser engraver next to the cutting machine. And do the normal setup here. Okay, and you put the lens in, and then you put the wafers, and I'll just do half a stack for now, because each of these turns into 8 of the actual thing. So like you get the, you know, the wafer, we're doing this one, the logic circuit, and then when we cut those turn into 8 actual integrated circuits. Which is crazy, so like one silicon boule, you know, whatever 16 times 8 is, it's like 128 actual integrated circuits. So they do last a little while, which is nice. And that should enable us to make the second tier 1 circuits once we have those. Woohoo! Throw that wafer in here. That's a long process, 68 seconds. I'll just warp around a little bit. The freedom of flight. Hey, I don't want sugarcane. How's all this doing? Looks like we finally got ahead, well, not got ahead, but caught up to using all of our clathrate. Now it looks like it's the alloy smelter that's the hold up. So it's making 4 every 12 seconds. Yeah, I think that can run 5 machines is what that is. And soon it will be providing more ender pearls than we need, and the ender pearls will start backing up, which is going to be good. We've got a good amount of copper finally. That feels nice. And we can get here some silver. It'll be 144 silver ingots. Alright. Bam! Integrated circuits. Ta-da! So, that enables us to make the second type of circuit. If that makes any sense. In this particular case, they're kind of more expensive because of the diodes, but in the future, it's always more efficient. The reason this is better is because these are the only ones, I think I've said this before, that can be automated into the second type of MV circuit. So these ones, you know, we're already making. And they require 2 tier 1 circuits to make a single MV. But then the next tier of MV circuits require the second tier of LV circuits, which is why we're making them. And you see that we get 2 to 2, which is much nicer. And we only need 1 good circuit board for every 2, so they're way cheaper in terms of diodes, in terms of tier 1 circuits, and in terms of boards. I mean, really in terms of everything. Because we're essentially getting twice as many out for roughly the same inputs. You know, 2 diodes, 2 tier 1 circuits, the copper wire and 4 gold wires, basically the same. It's just gold instead of copper, which at this point are both free. And then we need some silver bolts, which are, again, pretty cheap. That's only half of a silver bar and half of a gold bar. So there you go. We're about to have half-price MV circuits, which feels very good. And that also means way less silver needed because of the circuit boards, which kind of deprioritizes needing the iron 3 chloride and sodium persulfate. We'll probably be able to hold off on that for a while still, since we'll be doing this to get our MV circuits, which will be nice. But yeah, I think that's a good place to call it an episode, now that we have those circuit wafers. I'm going to make one more feral flare lantern, say that 5 times fast, because it's not lit up over there. So we'll make that happen. So we'll just set this over here, and it auto-places torches in, like, I don't know, 40 block radius or something that are invisible. So you just get light sources. See? Like over here, there's a light source. Invisible. But it's kind of just a nice way to make everything bright without needing to place torches everywhere. I really like them. And in the next episode, look at all this granite we have. We'll be able to chisel that and make a little bit more real of a base. So I'm excited for that. For those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments about Nomifactory, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.